Kiona Satatu is Animdom Super Boys. Welcome back to the Super Championship in 2025. We're going on to round 17 and we're visiting the Temple of Speed, the Italian Grand Prix host Monza. And it'll be an interesting day today. We're going around in GR2 cars. GR2s around Monza. We've done it before. We've done it in the past in 2023. It provided a fantastic race. And I cannot wait to see how it shapes up today. I believe we have a good, decent group of drivers today, hopefully. Everyone, from what I can see, is joining. I've not heard from a few people, alright, but I do know we have a good amount of people coming. 9 people in the stream, boys. Thank you so much. If you've not done already, please do hit that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. It helps get our streams and our championship out to more and more people on the internet, and that is very, very, very important for the future and progression of the World Super Championship. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Who is in the chat? We have we have Icon, we have Panam, we have Luke, we have Lancey, we have Lucy Wu, we have Julian, and we have, I believe I saw Ian there. Did I see Ian there? Thought I saw Ian there. How are y'all doing, folks? Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Icon, we have in the lobby Alejandro Martinez. Aiden is in our lobby. Luke, Hopgood, Hughes, Mateos, and Pan Am. We've got 5 minutes of practice before we get going for our full-time qualifying, our full qualifying session, which will consist of 20 minutes around Monza. Please wait for spider drivers. Hello, call me Justin. 10 people here, boys. Thank you so much. If not already, please do hit that like button. I really appreciate it. Really would help us out. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I took hiatus for a week, folks, in case you were wondering. Obviously, I've not been in chat for most of this week, bar when Ireland beat Portugal. I'm going to have to, apologies to any people who would support Cristiano Ronaldo, but I'm going to have to take this one, folks. We're absolutely ecstatic here in the Republic of Ireland. We've beaten Portugal 2-0 and Ronaldo got sent off. It just couldn't be more perfect if you tried. It is just brilliant. And we are chuffed. And we're gonna win the World Cup. Mark my words, Ireland are going to win the World Cup. Wait and you see. We're going to do it. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Isn't it? Isn't it? We've got a co-host today, co-commentator today. My daughter, wide awake in beside me in her little playpen, looking at me. Chances are she's going to start screaming very, very shortly. So yeah, it's fantastic. It's just great. It is just fantastic. Five likes on the stream, boys. Thank you very much. If we could get a few more than that, it'd be fantastic. Who's going to win the race today is a poll up. I said I'd engage and put some engagement out for you folks. Something to enjoy. I've put up 4 drivers because I can't have any more than that. Icon, Quentin, Rambat, and Alessandro. And Panam too. Janes is there. So after last week, Panam performance was just fantastic. So it'll be interesting to see how he fares out. Let's have a quick look at who's out on the track and what are the times looking like. Look, 4 seconds ahead of Hopgood, who is next to cross the line. It will indeed be Quentin Rambat following Icon. Julian is skipping qualifying, unfortunately. Don't wait for me. That's no problem, Julian. I wasn't expecting to see you today. I had spoken to you prior to that, so if you're here, fantastic. If you were here, we'd have a full grid because the 2 spider drivers are coming. They asked me to wait. I'll wait on a few more minutes. Didn't make me livery, so like, what is protocol? Bugger. I'd just say use the car that he's using. Alternatively, whip up something quickly, black, white and green, similar to what he has, and go from there and just see if it works. Just make it the colour. Exactly, that's what I told Alessandro to do, is to just make it the colour. Are you yapping at me? Are you yapping at me? Yeah, are you yapping at me? My daughter started kind of half standing up this week, folks, so it's crazy. She's only 10 months old, and she's already kind of half standing up. It's mad. It's been a mad week. Knock off Delta livery, exactly. Wish Delta Sport livery. That's the best way to do it. Copy livery and change the number. You could do that too, but I don't think he wants to use the RS5. Okay, I have Zapla. I'm just waiting on Alessandro now. Justin has the car sorted for Alessandro. Alessandro, you're killing me, man. You're killing me. We're a minute over. We're not too bad. We're a minute over. Oh, I have somebody joining. It is Alessandro. Lovely. And we don't have Julian here for qualifying. So, Alessandro, if we could get you readied up as quickly as possible here so we can get this qualifying session underway, that'd be fantastic. Lovely, 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 lovely. Let's go qualifying. Ten people in chat. Thank you so much, folks. I really appreciate it. It's fantastic to see so many people here today. Really, really is fantastic to see so many people here today. And we go qualifying for round 17 of the Super Championship in 2025. Quentin Rambat is starting to claw his way back a little bit. He's making some moves to try and come back at Icon. He's still over 100 points behind. With 5 races left, he needs Icon to have an absolute howler somewhere. And he needs to make up with, after this round, there'll be 4 rounds left, so he needs to, ooh, that's a steep hill to climb. That is a steep hill to climb. Icon has just been so dominant this year. He's made very little mistakes, if any mistakes. So it will be interesting to see how he fares out. Oh, listen, darn. Hopwood, turn your wipers off. Are they on? Where's Hopwood? Oh, they are on. What the hell? I don't think it can rain in Monza, can it? Wipers give him better cornering downforce or something. That has to be absolute nonsense. That has to be nonsense. That cannot be true. I'm sorry, but that can't be true. Are you making stuff up, Julie? I think you might be. I don't have you on PSN. Who doesn't have you on PSN? Me? Surely you do. Nonsense. Yeah, we are friends. Quentin Rambat, first man on track. Ooh, he went a little bit sideways there. That was touch and go. That was touch and go. Jorben just reiterating that he definitely has me on PlayStation. Definitely. Alejandro Martinez passed by, so Justin as well. Andy Bianchi will take a 3-place grid penalty, so he needs to finish as high. Is bump drafting allowed? I mean, we've not regulated against it, so I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, obviously, if it causes an accident or a crash, then you might be liable for it. So it's really hard to, you know, it's really hard to judge. I mean, if you can get away with it, by all means. Andy Bianchi goes on to provisional pole, just ahead of Quentin Ramba. Alejandro Martinez puts it into 2nd place. Now, where's the 4-time world champion? Pan Am goes 3rd fastest now, 5 tenths off of Alejandro Martinez. Alejandro Martinez 8 tenths off of Andy Bianchi. Andy Bianchi needs a really good show today. He'll be wanting this, desperately wanting this, and he's improving by 3 tenths of a second already in Sector 1. But what is the 4-time world champion doing? Oh, he's heating his tyres. And of course, I forgot about our livery being messed up because of the decal purge. And Icon crosses the line, only 3rd fastest. Rambat now down in 5th. Andy Bianchi going to give him a little bit of a tow. A big day for the Italian outfit. Scuderia Bianchi. Be hoping to catch up to Saria even that little bit more. They're chipping away at the teams the whole time, and Quentin Rambat is chipping away at the drivers. However, it's a that's a big mountain to climb. That's a big mountain to climb. Now, Rambat across the line does not improve this time around. Icon is still sat in 3rd. Alejandro Martinez 2 tenths off of Andy Bianchi now. Icon 1.2 seconds off of Alejandro Martinez. Now Pan Am goes 2 tenths closer to Alejandro Martinez. This has been a fairly theatrical opening qualifying session. We're only 5 minutes in and there's already lap times tumbling down. Aiden goes 4th fastest by off just 8 tenths of a second off of Pan Am. He's 2 tenths ahead of Icon. Yeah, can you believe it? It's crazy stuff. Absolutely crazy stuff. Now we have yet to see Alessandro put in a lap. Obviously he's won 2. He's only taken part in 2 races this year. And he was on the cusp of losing his seat due to lack of attendance. But he's here today. And the 2 races he has taken part in, he's won both of them. Starts a fast lap. That was not a fast lap he put in there, obviously. He was slow going through the final corner. Now, Alessandro pushing. Slipstream is too strong, says Icon. And he is on provisional pole, and so now Quentin is gone 2nd fastest. Andy Bianchi and Alejandro Martinez dropped to 3rd and 4th. Pan Am down in 5th. Aiden slapped with a 1 second time penalty. Luke doing okay in 7th place at the moment. Now, what can Alessandro do? Hopgood goes 7th fastest. The lap times are tumbling down. Now this is what you want to see when you come and watch a WSC race. You want to see lap times being pumped in. You want to see this grid just constantly moving around, and oh my gosh, are you getting that today? There is just so much movement up and down the grid. At the moment, we obviously have the 2 title contenders, Emir and Rambat, 1st and 2nd, but Andy and Alejandro Martinez were already at the top, and we've had a couple of other drivers there too. Alessandro does not improve. He's down by 3 tenths of a second on Pan Am. He'll go again. He'll go for a push. .13 people here watching. Thank you so much. Don't go anywhere because This is turning into a rather interesting qualifying session. Andy Bianchi now is on an outlap. The home hero, the Italian stallion, currently sat in third place. He'll be hoping for a fantastic result here today. Home race for the team, a home race for Andy Bianchi, and so for Alessandro. He'll be hoping for a good result here today, given it's his home race, and he's already up by 0.8 of a second on his personal best, which puts him down around 1 minute and 27.2 seconds. The four-time world champion holding on to provisional pole with 126.7. Special livery today, obviously, for RG Labs. I don't remember seeing it, but then again, I didn't look. Absolutely, it's a very, very nice livery. I think it's possible they may have thought the race was going to be in Japan, based on the liveries. Waiting to see, did Lucy message me to confirm or not they were doing a special livery. Now Alessandro goes third fastest, and Bianchi back into the pit. Verschure and Mateos. Now what can Verschure do? Comes to the line, goes 12th fastest. He'll be hoping for a better time than that, but definitely more lap time in Verschure. Aiden sets a new lap time and puts himself up to 7th. Oh, there's a whole lot of cars here piling up here. Alejandro Martinez, Zappla and Pan Am all very close. And so, oh, there's contact between the two. I'm not sure who came into contact with who there, but there was a whole quabble of cars there caught up in each other. Ben Hughes puts in a 129, does improve on his lap time, getting closer to Luak, his teammate, and Luak trying to get closer to Hopgood. Icon back into the pits. Rambat now comes around the final corner. The chicane, does improve and goes on to provisional pole by 1/10 of a second. Icon, how can he respond? Andy Bianchi is within. Oh, there was contact between Alejandro Martinez and Andy Bianchi, it would seem, but he's only 0.003 of a second off of Alessandro. Pan Am in the pits now. Aiden back into the pits now. Mateos goes third fastest. He is only 1/10 away from Icon, who is taking a trip through the gravel. Icon changing out the alloys on the car. Looks much better than the ones that were there. Much better, actually. A whole lot better. Pan Am in 4th. We'll be hoping for another good lap. Andy Bianchi on a big push now. Got front wing damage though. Aiden back out. Hopgood down in 9th. Verschure on an outlap. Zappla trying to find some extra speed. That front end, it looks so much like a BMW. And when it's coming around the corner, you're thinking to yourself, that's a BMW. And then you see the sign as you get closer, and it is actually an Audi. Icon does not want to start first. He believes in a different strategy. He does not want to improve. Julian has joined the lobby, and for the first time this year, we have an entire grid filled out. 14 out of 14 drivers. All teams here. Quentin in the pits. Can anyone have a response to Quentin and Icon's times? If anyone can, it'll be Alessandro. Nancy is P2 on your screen. Well, he's definitely not P2 here. He's down in 9th. He's getting in some good laps. He's at a best so far, 29, consistently at 29 actually. He's had the last 3-4 laps. And Verschuer improves. Goes within a 10th of Aiden. Alejandro Martinez now slipstreaming Verschuer. Verschuer pulls out of the way, and Alejandro Martinez is up by 0.6 of a second. Oh, he took too much of the curb. He was going quick though. Slipstream is powerful here. Now, Andy Bianchi is on an out lap. He'll be hoping for something better than what he currently has. And let's have a quick look at our poll with 5 minutes left to go in this qualifying session. The favourite to win so far today with 12 votes, it is indeed 50% of the vote is in favour of Icon Amir, the 4-time world champion. 50% of the votes. Icon is favourite to win today. Icon not winning this? Ooh, I don't know about that, Lucy. That is a bold statement. Icon just pushing Alejandro Martinez down the track. Giving him that little bump draft. Trying to speed him up. And now will Alejandro Martinez respond to that? El Matador up by 1/10 of a second already. He's good. Oh, through that chicane. Now. What's up with you? What's up with you? What's up with you? What's up with you? Now, oh, Alejandro Martinez has gone around. Andy Bianchi now. Yeah. Andy Bianchi now pushing to the line. It's definitely not looking where he needs it to be. Can he improve? Yes, he can. He goes 3rd fastest. Ahead of Icon by 0.006 of a second. Icon taking a trip through the gravel. Andy Bianchi now in 3rd place. Pan Am in 2nd. There is not much time left to get laps in. Iffy there for a few seconds. 3 abreast into the chicane is usually not a good. Usually doesn't end well. However, managed to come away unscathed this time. Outlaps for all of them. Icon has a 3-second time penalty. Andy Bianchi now on a big push. Down the back straight into what I think is, I can't quite remember the names of the corner, but I believe that's the Tamburello. Chase liners pushing each other down the track. Mateus getting a nice little slipstream from his teammate. His teammate getting a bump draft. Now, is Verschure improving? He might be. Takes the chicane quite well. People in the stream, thank you so much. There is only a minute and 10 seconds left in this qualifying session. Verschure is on a push. Is he improving? Here we go, through sector 2. He is improving by 0.6 of a second. Verschure could be on for a good lap here. He needs to get through. I didn't know we're not using the chicane. Probably a good thing. It is a good thing. I have reasons behind it. Verschure now pushing. He's up by 0.6 of a second. It needs to be a big lap for him. He's got cars in front of him that he can slipstream. He might get lucky here. This could be good for Verschure. Crosses the line, goes 7th fastest, improves. Alejandro Martinez has got 20 seconds to get to the line to start another push lap. And now starts a push lap. Push, 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 push. Stop, stop, stop. No, no, no. Who else is to cross the line? Mateus has put it into the box. Andy Bianchi is pushing. Icon is improving too. No, he slows down. He's happy with 4th place. Andy Bianchi backs out. Now it's Alejandro Martinez by himself. Alejandro Martinez has got to find something here, and he's going to have to find it fast. Comes through sector 2. Is he improving? He's not. He's down by nearly 1/10 of a second. He needs a good final sector. He needs a very good final sector. Alejandro Martinez now. And he crosses the line and does not improve. Who caused it? Is there anyone else still pushing? Luke is pushing, so is Aiden. They may still get a lap here, or they're on an out lap. Is Aiden? Aiden is on a push. Aiden is on a push lap. Luke is on an out lap, so he's not going to get the time regardless. Maybe Luke should just back away and let Aiden go to try and improve. Oh, contact! Aiden won't improve now. Liv, please press shush. Getting across the line does not improve. And that is all she wrote. And that is your qualifying session, folks. And now we're going to go to the main event. Quentin is your lead man. Oh dear, what's going on? Pan Am has been kicked from the session. It's okay though, because he will get back in. Need to take a picture of that. And then Julian will start last. So I need to end the session. End the race, and then I need to adjust because Andy Bianchi will be down in 5th place. Host menu, practice and race, and then set by host. Now folks, let me just adjust the grid. Where did Pan Am finish? He was 4th, wasn't he? Change grid order. So that's correct. Then it is Andy Bianchi. So Andy goes to 2nd place. Where is Andy? Why can't I see Andy here? Oh, he needs to ready up. Okay, now I can change grid order. Where is Bianchi? Oh, there he is. So it's a front row lockout for Scuderia Bianchi, but after the penalty, they will drop away. Icon. Oh, where did Pan Am finish, folks? Where was Pan Am? Where was Pan Am? Pan Am was P2. Okay. Okay. So Pan Am is P2. Then Icon. Then Mateos. Then Desmo. Yep. Then Versure. Where's Versure? And then Alejandro Martinez. Then Aiden. Then Zapla. Then Luke. Then Ben Hughes. Then Hopgood. And apply. And then Pan Am. Is he back? Is he in? Change grid order. Pan Am is in 2nd place then. And then Andy loses 3 places, so 1, 2, 3. Goes to 6th place. So Pan Am moves up to 2nd, Icon in 3rd. That grid looks correct. Now. Okie dokie, folks. We go racing for round 17 of the Super Championship. What's going on now? Righto, folks, here we go. Round 17 commences. Good luck, all the drivers. Take it easy into the first chicane. We don't need to decide this race on the first lap. On the front row, we have Quentin Rambat and Pan Am. On the second row, it's Icon and Mateos. On the third row, it's... oh, for God's sake. We're after losing Alessandro. We have 5 lights on. And it's lights out, and away we go. Pan Am gets a really, really good start. In comparison to Rambat, Icon is already following closely behind now. He was hoping for this. This is what he was aiming for, was to follow in the slipstream. Mateos now looking to come past and slingshot past Icon, and he does. Mateos now up to second place. Around the outside he goes. Oh, he gets dragged out on the left. Pan Am takes the lead of this race. Icon up into second place. Rambat on the inside though. Can Icon hold on to it? Yes, he can. No, he can't. Rambat holds it out. Julian already up to 5th place. Wow, what a start for Julian, starting from dead last, and now he's in 5th. Andy Bianchi is in 4th place after his 3-place grid penalty. Pan Am leads this race. Quentin Rambat and Icon about to do battle. Andy Bianchi following closely behind. Julian now is there, and Alejandro Martinez has made up a place. Jorben is losing a place to his teammate. Luke now comes close to Jorben. Luke now has gotten himself a 0.5 second time penalty. Hopgood following closely behind. He's got a 2-second time penalty. Pan Am once again. Here we go. We have RG Labs threatening with a win and 0.8 of a second ahead of Rambat. Pan Am is on fire at the moment. Aiden is up to 6th place. And starting to try and pull away. Now, Alejandro Martinez goes back past him. Mateos closes the door on Alejandro Martinez. Zapla is still there as well. Julian is starting to catch up, or sorry, get caught up by Mateos now. Who has gotten, oh, it's Andy Bianchi's gotten ahead of Icon. Runaway strat indeed. 0.3 of a second separates Rambat from Pan Am. We are already 2 laps down of a 25-lap race. Pan Am still in the lead of this race. Andy Bianchi now makes up a place on Icon. Icon he's got out of slipstream of Mateos. Alejandro Martinez now is well in the slipstream of Mateos and now can start catching up. Aiden drops back. I'm not sure where Aiden. Here's Aiden. Aiden now goes through. Verschure is still close by with all of this. Julian in 7th place. Alejandro Martinez starting to catch Mateos. Icon still down. Oh, he moves up to 3rd place once again. Icon now holding back. Holding back the line. And he's going to come under trouble once again from Andy Bianchi. This battle is unfolding in front of us. And all the while they squabble, Mateos and Alejandro Martinez catch up in the background. Bianchi now looking to pounce and get past Icon. 0.1 of a second is the gap. Icon now under pressure from Andy Bianchi. Icon now 0.3 ahead of now. Mateos has fallen into the slipstream. Alejandro Martinez has dropped back a little bit, 1.6 seconds. Julian has managed to snag himself 7th place. Now Verschure has damage once again. Oh, Aiden has a whole lot of damage. Thirteen people watching this race. It's all happening at the front again. Pan Am now down in 2nd place as Rambat obviously got past him. Pan Am back in to the lead of this race by 1/10 of a second now. Andy Bianchi's gotten past Icon and is in 3rd place. Icon following closely behind. Mateos has brought himself in. There's 5 cars fighting for the lead of this race. And don't you know, El Matador is not far away, and neither is Julian for that matter. 5 cars battling for the lead of this race. 4 laps down. I think I may have grossly underestimated the amount of time it was going to take to complete this race, but Pan Am is leading it. Quentin Rambat takes the lead of the race from the outside. Wow! He used the gravel and every inch of track to make that move happen, and Andy Bianchi followed suit. Mateos now has gotten past Icon. 3/10. Look at this for a bat, and look who it is. Alejandro Martinez has caught up to the pack, and within a second we have 6 cars who want to win this race. Absolutely insane. Oh, Icon. Did he come into contact with Mateos? He may have done. Mateos has front end damage. Pan Am looking to make a move now on Andy Bianchi, and he does so. Gets ahead of Andy Bianchi, and now will be trying to... Oh, there was contact. I think there might have been contact there. Pan Am, I think, got rear-ended. I'm not sure by who. And once again, Pan Am, he's not going to be happy when he looks in his rearview mirrors, because he's going to see the man he battled with all of the race last week, and that is indeed Julian. Andy Bianchi comes into contact with Pan Am. Alejandro Martinez is up to 5th place now and is really close to his teammate. Mateos running in 3rd place. And it's a 1-2 so far for Scuderia Bianchi. Quentin out by a second on Andy Bianchi. And mind you, Andy Bianchi is coming back at this. Andy Bianchi, home track for him. He'll want to do damage here today, and he absolutely can. He just needs to stay close within that slipstream range of his teammate Quentin Rambat. Mateos now though, and Icon and Alejandro Martinez, and don't you know, Pan Am will catch back up at some point. Aiden down in 13th place, spitting all kinds of fire across the radio. He is not a happy camper. Verschure now trying to make a way past Ben Hughes. He looked up the inside, thought about it, and backed away from it. Ben Hughes has exactly the same damage that Verschure has, so we're going to get some really interesting racing here. Excuse me, my throat's gone very dry. 11 people watching, don't go anywhere. There's battles all over the place. Mateos up to 2nd place. 4 cars battling now for 2nd place. Andy Bianchi swoops around. He's looking for a move. Alejandro Martinez. Fuel not looking fantastic. Mind you, neither is Andy Bianchi's. Icon has done a good job preserving fuel. And Pan Am, as I previously stated, isn't catching up. He is made up of 5/10 of a second on the cars ahead of him. Now Mateos is free to hunt Quentin. Not without pressure though. The Stallion is behind him. And the Stallion has all 4 legs running. And he looks to get ahead of him, and he does momentarily. Has to go and do it around the outside. Does the old switcheroo. Andy Bianchi takes 2nd place away from Mateos. Icon up to 3rd place now. Wheel to wheel with Mateos. Split by 74 thousandths of a second. And whereas that left Pan Am is catching up to all of this. They're going to have to pit soon. Oh, Quentin's been slapped with a time penalty. Verschure came into the pits to repair damage and get his pit stop out of the way, I would say. Oh, Verschure lost control of his car. Verschure is trying to get out of the way. He makes contact with Andy Bianchi as well. Both Scuderia Bianchi's coming into contact with Verschure. Aiden's not far up the road, and he's going to be under pressure now from being lapped by the cars behind him. Alejandro Martinez still in the middle of all this. Pan Am will see all this going on ahead of him and will be looking to get back past Now, for sure can use Pan Am to his advantage here to make up time on Aiden. Andy Bianchi takes the lead of this race. Surely they all box now. Oh, someone threw a dummy there. Who was it? It was Quentin threw the dummy. Icon and Quentin stay out. Separated by 0.8 of a second. And now it's a 2-horse race. 0.5 separate the 4-time world champion from the title hopeful. The Dutchman versus the Wolf. Fuel becoming a problem. Tyres becoming a problem. Hopgood, Zappala and Lewick take 3rd, 4th and 5th, and Ben Hughes goes 6th. Julian is in the pits. For sure might be able to get the jump on, depending on how long it takes him to come out of the pits. Lewick up to 5th, he's going to have to box soon. Zappala is going to have to box this lap. Hopgood is going to have to box this lap, but Hopgood is in the podium positions right now. What a crazy race we've had so far. Now I'm wondering, was it such a good idea for both Quentin and Icon to stay out for an extra lap? Because Icon stays out once again because he's going to have all of these cars, Andy Bianchi, Alejandro Martinez, Pan Am, all coming, Mateos, all coming at them, and they've stayed out for that 1 lap extra, so those fresher tyres will have lost them maybe a second in time. So it'll be interesting to see how this all works out. Quentin's still in the pits, Hopgood into the pits now. Icon now. Quentin still yet to be released. Where is Mateos? He's coming around the final corner. Where is Quentin? Quentin still hasn't been. Now he's released. Where will he come out? Where is Mateos? Mateos provisionally in 3rd place. Where's Rambat? Rambat's just released. Where's Mateos? Mateos is all over his rear wing. Here he comes. Mateos takes 2nd place away from Quentin Rambat. And Mateos is catching Icon. So the question now remains, how quickly... Oh, Icon nearly loses it. He went both over the white lines there. Is that a penalty? I think he might have got away with it. Icon into the pits now. Where is Mateos and where's the rest of the pack? They are coming. Icon's tyres on now. Fuel going in. All of the cars have refueled for the rest of the race. Icon at the half refuel mark now. He's going to have to refuel nearly to 3/4 of a tank. Mateos now, and both Scuderia Bianchi's coming down towards that final big swooping turn. Icon now gets to a quarter, now is released. Where is Mateos? Icon is now released and he holds on to 1st place. But by how many seconds is the question? Because Mateos is coming in hot. Mateos is 3.8 seconds away from Icon. Now, Icon is usually pretty good in the corners. Mateos makes a mistake. Mateos is catching. No, he's not. He's lost time. Icon can now scamper off. Icon played the long game here, and he played it perfectly. He's 3.7 seconds up the road. Mateos though is really chomping at the bit. Both Scuderia Bianchis are going to have to come up with something special here. They're going to have to stay close to each other so they can pull each other down along the track. Mateos is catching Icon. What about the rest of the grid? Fairly split up. Hold on, there's a bit of a battle here. Zapla and Hopgood. Oh, Zapla is really chewing in to Hopgood here. Zapla now looking to make a move on Hopgood. Down the back straight they come. Down this long big back straight into the swooping right-hander. Can they swap position? Zapla looking and thinking about it, but holds off for one more. Now down the pit lane straight. Can he make a move stick here? Zapla staying behind just for now, trying to bump draft each other closer to Julian. Zapla, is he thinking of a move into turn 2? He might be. Where will the move come from, if it's going to come from? Hopgood, fastest man on track in Sector 1. Cuts the corner though. Zapla goes through, up into 8th place. Hopgood though has not fallen away. Hopgood very much still in that slipstream range. DRS wide open. Andy Bianchi saying, oh my god, I'm not sure to what. Andy Bianchi feeling pressurized. Hopgood now is starting to catch Zapla. Damage. Andy Bianchi claims he has damage. What is going on here? Andy Bianchi, fastest man on track in Sector 1. Mateos, fastest man in general. It's fastest lap times so far, 26.5, fastest lap of the race so far. Hello. Zapla now. Under pressure from Hopgood. Ooh, that was close. Hopgood really holding on here. Zapla can feel that pressure too. Now, can Hopgood come back at him? They're sure catching Ben Hughes now. Hopgood has a good run. A lot of movement here. Quentin back down into 4th place. And Yankee going quite wide. Okay, looks like I'm going to get a co-commentator much closer than I think. She's just going to keep crying until I pick her up. So pick her up I must. Now, Icon, 2.2 seconds. You can see Mateos thrashing his Audi around the track trying to catch up to Icon. Andy Bianchi slapped with a 1 second time penalty. Now, Zapla still under pressure from Hopgood. Hopgood not letting him get away after he took 8th place away from him. Yeah, it's madness. Hopgood holding on 0.8 of a second now is the gap. Ben Hughes is really trying to catch Aiden here, and is so very quickly too. Ben Hughes all over the rear end of Aiden. And you can see in the background the Falcon is lurking, wings spread wide open. And he's not just coming for Hughes and Aiden, he's coming for Luke, Hopgood and Zappla as well. Yeah, he is. Julian now, kind of in no man's land in 7th place. 0.5 of a second behind him is Zappla, and 0.7 of a second, or 7 seconds up the road, is Pan Am. Andy Bianchi is dropped rightly back. 4 seconds is how far away he is from Rambat. And look at this! Mateos has caught Icon, and there's a battle unfolding for the lead of this race, and Mateos takes it away from Icon. Mateos into the lead. Icon now gonna have to try and fight back against a car that has DRS. I'm going to try and put something to Mateos here. He's going to have to. 10 laps left remaining. 15 laps down. Icon fighting it back. While they squabble, Quentin catches up. Hopgood gets back past Zappla. Now Zappla will be looking to get back past Hopgood. They're swapping back and forth. DRS wing open on both of the cars. Zappla though is starting to catch up a lot quicker than Hopgood can try and get away. Zappla now within a 10th, looking to make a move, thinking about it, doesn't. Was fastest man on track in sector 1. Zappla now, what he needs to do is try and get ahead of Hopgood and then just try and pull away a little bit. Hopgood nearly loses it, and Zappla gets that little bit closer. 2 tenths now. 1/10 the gap. Zappla looking to make a move, thinking about it, backs out of it, has better ideas. Zappla now just needs to get through the chicane a little bit better. Oh, he goes right off the track. Nail biting stuff. Hopgood nearly a second. He is a second out now. Zappla is going to have a decent final turn, try and catch back up. Dirty tyres won't be helping him though, and does get a good and decent final turn, and is within slipstream range once again. Zappla now 8 tenths back. Mateos still leading this race for now. Icon following closely behind. Sure now within 3 seconds of Aiden, who has been got by Ben Hughes, and now Ben Hughes is looking to get Luke, and Ben Hughes just might do so. Hughes looking to come past his teammate, does so. Hughes now up into 10th place, back into that final point position, and there's 3 cars side by side. Look, Ben Hughes and Aiden all fighting for that final point place. And look who's in the background, getting rather close. Of course it is. It's the Falcon, Joran Verschuur. Look, putting all sorts of pressure on his teammate. Aiden's into the pits. Verschuur moves up to 12th. Zapla still battling with Hopgood. Three-tenths of a second separate Mateos from Icon. Oh, they get close. Moves starting to be thought about here. Icon's thinking about something. Mateos doing a lot of moving. Four-time world champion. Just going to sit back and watch this play out. He was the fastest man in Sector 1. Sector 1 seems to be good for everybody who comes through it. You keep... No, I don't want it. 2/10 now. This battle for the front is turning out to be quite interesting. Oh, Quentin's dropped rightly far back. Has Andy Bianchi come into the pits? I think he may have. He did. Andy Bianchi's been in the pits. Icon's tyres are in much better condition than Mateos's. Mateos has less fuel to his advantage. I think is hanging back on purpose. He's going to make a lunge on the final lap of this race, I think. Alejandro Martinez. Rambat now. Still 8 seconds behind Icon and Mateos. I think he's going to need them both to start coming to blows before he'll start catching up. Julian moves up a place. Hopgood came into the pits, put on fresh tyres. Now Verschuur looking to get 10th and 9th place away from both ARP cars, and it's looking like he might do. Verschuur up to 10th. Verschuur really hunting this. Verschuur out the outside, looking to come past Luik. Does so and goes up into 9th place. What a comeback. Ben Hughes fighting it back though. Now, next car up the road is Zapla, but that's 16 seconds up the road, and Theo's still holding on to first place for now. Rambat starting to fall away here. Alejandro Martinez running in 4th place. Solid position. Andy Bianchi running soft, hoping for something a bit better of an outcome. Pan Am down in 5th, gets past his teammate. Mateos now 4/10 of a second, just about ahead of Icon.
Mateos leading the way for now. 1/10 of a second is the gap. 5 laps left remaining. Now, 4 laps left of what has been a spectacularly good... Oh no, Quentin has been disconnected. Oh, God almighty, Quentin has been disconnected. And Alejandro Martinez inherits 3rd place. Quentin has been disconnected. What a nightmare. A day where we had an entire grid. Now it comes down. Now, can Mateos hold on? Can Mateos hold on to the lead of this race with 4 laps left remaining? Mateos 0.2 of a second now. My goodness. I think Icon can be crowned world champion today. Icon can be crowned world champion today, but he needs to win the race. Icon can be crowned a 5-time world champion today, but he needs to win the race. I just did the math. With the races remaining, Quentin will not be able to catch. Icon needs to win the race today to be crowned a 5-time world champion. With 2 laps left remaining, can someone confirm that? Just can someone do that mapped out for me as well? Just so I can get a second opinion. I'm nearly certain that if Icon wins today, he becomes a 5-time world champion. With Quentin gone, Quentin needed to win today's race. Stop. 4/10 of a second. Mateos is leading this race. Can someone confirm that for me? 18 points per second. It's okay. Mateos holding on for dear life. this will be the second time Icon would be crowned a world champion at this track with this car. There's a lap left, a lap and a half left to go for Mateos though. Icon can finish second and be crowned the world champion. So at the moment, we are crowning a world champion in less than a lap. Completely by accident. Shh, Lynn, please. For disconnect, he gets 3. Final lap. Lily, stop, let's stop. Icon now 3/10 away from taking the lead of this race. He's already running in a position, he's 21 seconds behind or ahead of anyone that can cause him damage. Can he win and take full glory for a 5th time in a row? It's been a crazy season for Icon. He's had challenges left, right and centre, and he's not like tracks and he's not like car combinations, and this is one of them, and it hasn't dampened him at all. Icon now looking to make a move on Mateos, coming into the final corner, throws it out around the outside. Can he come home with some glory to win his 5th world title in 2025? Icon to the line, doesn't win, but he wins the 2025 Super World Championship. Icon Emir, you are a 5-time world champion! A 5-time world champion! Wow! The championship has been brought to its knees once more and once again by the man who has won it every single year since its establishment. And he's won it from 2nd place on the grid. Wow! Icon is your 2025 world champion. How about that? The question is, was it ever in doubt? This man has dominated pretty much from the start of the season to now. And it's been a fantastic season for him. And it's such a shame for poor Mateos because he's won the race. Mateos has taken round 17 victory, and it's not overshadowed as Mateos wins his first ever Super World Championship race for Chaseliner Racing. How about that? Anyway, we'll go straight to the anthems. Now we'll go straight to the anthems. Congratulations, Mateos, on your first ever victory in the championship. It's a fantastic win too, and you held off arguably the greatest driver this championship has ever seen. No, he can't. Because Icon has 126 points ahead now. And we've only got 4 races remaining. Anyway, folks, let's go to the anthems. Please, everybody, be respectful of the team's anthem, the British national anthem. If it would load for me. Now, please, everybody, be respectful of the driver's anthem, the Brazilian national anthem. I'm not really sure why it cut out there at the end. I think my phone might have... Yes, it did. My phone died. I apologise, Mateos. I think it was nearly over anyway. But we're going to... Hold on, let me put it on charge. We're going to get one more anthem going here. And that is, of course, for your world champion. Can he come out onto the track, please? Can our 5-time world champion come out onto the track? Five-time world champion. Please, everybody, be respectful of our 5-time world champion's national anthem. And what a spectacular season he has had. Now, please, everybody, be respectful of the Turkish national anthem. think it might be my internet. Congratulations, 5-time world champion Icon Amir. Absolute glorious, glorious season. Glorious season, never in doubt. Congratulations, Icon. Well done. Now, our driver of the day vote. Congratulations, Hopgood. You are round 17's driver of the day. I can save the race, absolutely, of course. I probably should have done that. I can actually share it too. Let's see, 25, round 17. Icon 5-time WC. See, round 17, 2025. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to upload. But congratulations to everybody involved, including Mateos, our race winner. What a fantastic result for Chaseliner Racing and Mateos. It just shows what you can achieve within this championship. Not sure what happened to Alessandro, and I'm not sure what happened to Quentin. I'm sure I will find out after the fact. But I can't imagine he is too happy. Dog is still missing. Oh dear God. But anyway, folks, thank you so much for tuning in for round 17, where we crowned a world champion. Unbeknownst to ourselves, it was only 3 laps away that we figured out, hang on a minute, we're going to crown a world champion today. And oh boy did we. And anyway, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a great stream. We had so many people join, and we had some decent likes on the stream too. And we had a great race, very, very close race. We had 6 drivers in it at one point to win. And yeah, it was just a really, really good race. Thanks everybody for showing up. We had a full grid today, despite 2 disconnects, which is a shame. But we had an entire grid here today, which is really promising. And thanks everybody for it. Yeah, really appreciate it. Anyway, folks, without further ado, we'll be back next week for round 18 as we move into the final 4 races of the season. And thank you again, once again. And without further ado, go to Milamalgat August Slán Avalia.